And there's a lot of birds in the animal kingdom.
Mm.
But there's only um, there's only one bird that can fly at that altitude. It's an eagle.
Mm.
Everybody else tries to fly to a certain level, they will lose oxygen. They can't breathe the air. Only eagles can ascend, and that's why there's no imposters up there.
Mm.
Do you want to be eagle? Do you want to be common bird? Common birds, cool. All y'all can fly around, do this, do that,
Pigeon.
but you can only go to a certain plateau.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be eagle, man. I'm trying to be above the clouds and just be like, man, I'm up here. And only other eagles can get there, you know? And that's something that we have to strive daily to be eagles, in a society that is full of pigeons, full of, posers. Like you're not who you say you are. But is this who you are? Like you gotta like, is this who they are? Is this nah, man, I wanna be around people that I'm like, this is who they are.
Yeah.
This is who they say they're gonna be. I can trust it. I know it. They're going to show up, and when they gonna show, they're not just gonna show up. They're gonna show out. They're gonna show out in a positive way, not in a, oh man, what in the world am I gonna get out of him today?
Yeah.
Mentality. So, I think but also I think the mentality of people that look like us also too. That's been different for me, from being one of the few where I was
Yeah.
to seeing everybody that looks like me, but then also to elevate us, elevate us from our small minded thinking, elevated us from where we have been
Yeah.
to where we should be, and using the resources that we have, but never being satisfied. Never being satisfied. I'm not a satisfied person.
Mm.
And I think, but also sometimes I have to sit back and say, you know what, this is a really good experience. But we gotta think forward, or you'll look back. If you think forward, it's like, man, I'm gonna do everything I can for what's coming ahead
Yeah.
to be prepared. Or you look back, it's like, dag, I missed it. That's why I always say hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have 2020 hindsight. I want to be prepared. I want to be prepared. Uh, have studied to show myself approved. Be in the best shape that I can be in. Be in the best mental capacity I can be in. Be the best son that I can be. Be the best brother that I can be. Be the best coach that I can be. And just be the best man that I can be for where I'm at right now in this time in this season. If we all have that mentality and we all have that mindset, there's nothing that can't be done.
That is true. So are you a football junkie? Like you live and breathe, sleep football?
Yeah. It's either church, listening to teachers, and football
Okay.
for the
So-
most part. I'll slip some cartoons in there. Cartoons are big for me.
All right. So I'm a football junkie too. So where did you get your offense from? Like what made you, as an offense coordinator, what made you pick the offense you have and your schemes?
Everywhere I've been. So it's kind of just like literally, kind of like when I showed you guys that tape that day. I was like, hey, you know what this play looks like?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Watch this. Boom. Because I've done it. I know exactly what's going on because I did it, and it was successful. So, and every day that I watch NFL football, college football, XFL, USFL, and I watch it, I'm like, oh, it's the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you turn the TV on, you're like, oh, that's this. That's this. That's this. We all do the same stuff. Like, let's be honest.
It's all
There's
just about execution.
execution and players.
Yeah.
Players. Because, you got Will Anderson on the edge, and you got just some, like, me trying to block him. That's a mismatch,
Yeah.
I don't play tackle, but you put my man from Georgia on him, it's a different story. It's actually a battle. So it's also about it's not always about X and O's. Sometimes it's about Jimmys and Joes. It's
true.
about them. So just really just compilating a lot of things that I've learned and taking that and implementing that to my system, and just continually learning day in, day out. Just, okay, I like this. All right, let me add this. And then just getting the reason and the why. And then to say, all right, Are they going to be able to comprehend this?
Mm.
And the thing is, those that want it will be able to comprehend. I'm not worried about guys that just don't, I'm like, man, he don't get it. I'm like, he just don't get it. He don't want to, you know, because if you wanted to, you do it.
Yeah.
You would get it.
You would care enough.
Well, especially with all the reps you getting.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, cool. Because I want the hungry. I want the hungry. You know, it says that in the Bible that those that have an ear to hear shall hear. You don't have an ear to hear.